there, Richard here with the Fine Product Team. Today I'm showcasing the new feature called AI Chat Block. So what is it and how do you use it? Let me demonstrate that for you. So first, let's delete everything I just previously created. So as you know, the GPT style dialogues, you put a question in, you get an answer out, and it progresses in a linear way. So when you want to revert to a previous point and want to see if I put in a different question, given the previous context, would the answer be substantially different? It's not very easy to do that. So, but it's also a very high frequency request among the community. So we want to give it a stab. So the way to generate a block is like do the linear dialogue, and you can clean the slate if necessary. But once that block is created, then it's essentially frozen in time. And you can see your question and the AI system's answer. But what's better is you can branch out on that foundation. And each branching out won't be interfering with each other. So you can essentially have the option to try different combinations while each experiment is independent to each other. Let's see a solid example. So the workflow that I designed through prompting is I will give this block some English articles, and I will ask about phrases, sentences in this article, and I expect it to explain it to me, combining the sentence itself and the context of that article. So let's first grab the article. Any any article will do. Let's just start from this state and ingest the article. I'll give it a read through. It'll give me some initial response on whether there are word plays in the title and there are prominent words that merits a explanation. So after that, each time I close a block that has new dialogue content, other content will be saved as a new block. So you can see it's frozen in time just after the article is ingested and the response is generated. So I can ask my questions like in everyday scenario, I'd ask what constituency means. So I will get my answer in the context of the article's context. And if I think, okay, that's good, I have no further questions, I can close it and that block will be sealed. It's there and I can branch out using that as the foundation. But also I can ask follow-up questions. Like here, there's saying save labor seat. What does it mean? I just opened the previous node and that's a pristine slate. So I can ask the phrases anew. Only with the article as the context. There's no interference with the previous word that I just queried. So here it says the safe labor seat in context means a, a constituency that the labor is sure to win. So here, if I want to ask a follow-up question and I don't mind the response is being combined into a same block as the as this phrase itself. So I continue asking follow-up questions without closing that window. So I can just ask, so explain to me, why does he run? Anyway, Okay, looks like hallucination. Explain to me why people run in this similar situation, given that they're not likely to win, not necessarily uh, relating to this candidate. Okay, this looks better. So this is what we always encounter in everyday usage of AI assistants. So if you have a linear context, then those detours will fuck up your context for you, and sometimes you'll have to start anew because the context is too much, and sometimes it will pollute further queries. But here, it's all contained. It's all self-contained here. I can ask another word, and like malevolent, what does it mean? It'll be as if our previous dialogue, those two previous phrases and other follow-up questions do not exist. Okay, so I think that's very efficient for work, for language learning purposes for this scenario. And also, if you want to ingest a new article, you just use this block right before a article is ingested. So here, I grab a new article. Yeah, it's ready again. So I want to save this block, and after the generation is done, I close this block. Voila, I have new article block, and then I can ask questions about it, like this word. Okay, cool. So you can focus more on properly iterating and reiterating your prompt and reuse that prompt over and over if it happens to work. So I hope this will somehow help you improve your workflow and help with efficiency in all kinds of tasks. And oh, and since, by the way, the workflow is designed, it's a journal-based system, meaning that every day I generate a new journal. So, and after that, in that journal, I will branch out the articles and the related phrases that I encounter in that article. So the next day, do I have to start over again? No, you just copy the block from the previous day, and it will work just fine. Let's use a new article. Just ingest the article, and let's grab a word. Okay, cool. Oh shoot, I forgot to close and generate a new block. No worries. Let's do that again. Here's another tip. Like in this case, okay, the article is ingested. In this case, if the response is something that you are not particularly want to keep, you can use the clean function after the response is given. So you see, Okay, cool. Let's revert back to the initial state. Okay, we can just do that and no new block is generated. And okay, let's use something within that article. Cool. Only if you're satisfied and you decide everything should be saved into the same block, then you click this close and it'll be saved here. So that's pretty much it. And I hope it will help you in your everyday work and life and study. And one last thing is this feature is now preliminarily usable in our insider version, or also if you're using client to the beta version. But it's supposed to be generally available around mid-August 2024. So if you're interested, please pay attention to our release notes. And if you like this feature, I would appreciate it if you can share with us your use cases and scenarios. And if you're a new user, this feature is behind a metered paywall so that the first 10 responses from our AI system, no matter in this AI side panel or in the chat blocks, are for free. But after the 10th time, after 10 times of usage, it will require a AI product subscription to function. So please make sure that those free trial times made are made good use of. Okay, good luck and thank you.